Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick little vlog talking about the kind of the situation we're in as SPL players, as a community, high res, anyone that has anything to do with Smite. Lately, you've been seeing Andy on C9. He's had internet trouble in the past couple SPL games. It's actually apparently been DDoS, which is not too uncommon in a professional setting that we're in, at least for video games. It happens in just about every video game. It happened to me and Kiki last split, and we actually ended up playing games. We literally hooked up our phones to our computers and played off of our phones' internet to finish our games. It's really sad that it is a part of everything that's going on, and it is avoidable in a sense, but at the same time, it shouldn't be happening. I just wanted to go ahead and talk about like the solutions people are coming up with. There's been multiple solutions. Some of them are unrealistic. Some of them are like feasible in your mind, but when you actually get down to the numbers and everything that goes into it, it's not an option. So the number one thing people are talking about are rescheduling games. You can't reschedule every game. People will take advantage of this. It costs money for high res to do what they do. It's not free. It's not cheap. It is expensive. Players' times, not everyone is available. If we have a schedule and we open up our time slot for the schedule that we're given, it's not fair to the other team to be like, oh, well, now you have to play next Monday because this person didn't get a VPN, this person didn't protect themselves. So there's a matter of who's involved, money involved, whether it's fair, whether it's right, whatever the situation is for rescheduling. The next solution a lot of people have been talking about is a sub. So even if you have a sub on your team, which most of the teams do, C9 doesn't right now for whatever reason. It's not even important. Who cares whether you have a sub or not? When your main shot caller, your team captain, your person that's been on the team forever, the one of your most important players can't play, even with that sub, yeah, it's great. You can still play out the game, but people don't want to see these low-end games being played. They don't want to see a sub fill in for one of the best players in the world. It's not what people want to see. It's not good for the team, honestly. You go into it as a player, as an SPL player. If I have a sub, I'm still going into it thinking I'm going to do my best, but I'm probably not winning. Even being our team is undefeated right now. Even in that situation, I don't expect to win. It's just not realistic. You play with 5 players all the time. We've done it for a year now or whatever it's been, a whole bunch of 8 months, 9 months. It's not realistic, and for some of these teams it's even less realistic because they aren't the best in the world, or they aren't one of the top teams. So those games are even going to be more of stomps in just about every situation. The other solutions people are coming up with are having people, like I said, just log on accounts as a sub. That's same situation. You throw in a sub. It also brings up the issue of, what if I personally live near Andinster's sub, and they were like, hey, Weak3n, secretly, we'll pay you $200 if you will go over to so-and-so's house and play under that name, play at his IP, but it's actually you. And then only me and the team that paid me or wanted me to do it would know. And that's really not fair. While that is kind of extreme situation, it is very realistic. It's not unlikely. It's not like it's more that it honestly could happen in a situation where you're playing to get into $1 million tournament. It probably would happen. It would not be uncommon at all, at least in my eyes. I realize a lot of you are going to have different opinions of this, are going to have your solutions, your reasons for why this would work, that would work, whatever. But this is just how I see it. I want competitive games. I know my team wants competitive games. We don't want to play a game and get a free win and then never know if we're better than that team, if we really deserve the spot, if the fans they won't enjoy. You're not going to enjoy a game if it's a forfeit or a surrender because you can't finish, or 4v5. So I know my team. I know most of the other teams. I've talked to a lot of these players. I may not be great friends with them, but I know genuinely almost all of us just want to play this game at the highest level against the best players and have fun doing it. It's not fun stomping games. It's not fun winning off a surrender. It's not fun winning off a forfeit. I realize this video is kind of long, me just ranting and talking about this stuff. I do, however, have my own solution, which I know there's flaws to it. I'm sure there is. But if high res, this is aside from every player getting a VPN. This is aside from every player having their protection they need, every player having a backup internet source of some kind. Because some of those things aren't realistic for some people. While they should be, They might not be realistic. There's other circumstances, you never know. My solution is high-res creates it so you can appear offline. No one ever knows when pro players are online if they don't want them to, and a whole team should have to be in offline mode at like the day before. So just no one knows they're online, right? So there's no way for this DDoS person, this person attacking everybody, to know whether you're even online, let alone playing. And then have all SPL games, say we play on a Friday, have the time we actually play, say our game is streamed on a Friday, have have us play the game beforehand. Have us play the game Wednesday morning, which probably isn't going to happen for most people. People have a job, school, whatever. But say we play at Wednesday at 9 p.m. Change up the times, have them random, have it so people can't attack, have it so people don't know when certain teams are playing. So if they want to DDoS me on AFK and they don't know that my game's actually being played on Wednesday, how are they going to DDoS? If they're going to sit there and DDoS me all week long, I'm going to have to do something about that. I'm going to have to talk to my ISP. I'm going to have to get protection. But if they're only attacking people when they're playing, when they have matches, there are ways around that where high-risk can help us. I realize it's not high-risk's job to help us. It honestly isn't. They're running a league. They expect us to do our part, which is fair. But if that is a minimal part-time solution, at least for the rest of this split, I think we all could find some way to work together and figure it out. I'm sure the fans would rather have games that were pre-recorded than have games that are forfeited or surrendered or whatever. So yeah, this is me ranting. Sorry that this is literally, I'm making this video after C9 got disqualified basically for the second day in a row. I've been DDoSed. Like I said, I've had to deal with it. It's not fun. It's very frustrating. It is very annoying. It's disappointing that people are that ignorant and that childish that they go and attack people at basically what is our job. I know most players don't, like, this is our form of money. So if I don't make worlds because some douchebag thinks it's funny and hilarious, it's pretty sucky. It's horrible. I mean, I could lose out on a lot of money, and realistically, this could become an unrealistic career just because somebody doesn't want me to have it, which is a lot different than someone taking it from me because they're better. So it is kind of embarrassing to the community. I really hope everyone can kind of grow up. I hope we can deal with this quickly. Hope we find a solution that's fair to everybody and realistic. And yeah, I just want to have fun playing the game I play all the time. And I really hope everyone else does too. So thanks for watching the video, guys. And I will see you guys later.